Everybody, my name is Sarah, also known as Weight Watcher, Cape Cod Woman, and I'm going to do a disclaimer first. The disclaimer is, if this sounds like you, don't take offense. Take action. Okay? This is not based on anything that anybody has ever told me. This is just me doing a video on pulling up your bootstraps and doing what you need to do that benefits you, and you can claim your success all for yourself. So really, don't take anything personally. This is just something I was just, on my 4-mile walk, and I was listening to somebody that was doing a little, let me just put it this way. They had a full diaper, they were sitting in their high chair, and they were banging their spoon on the table, on the high chair tray. And, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. When you think about Weight Watchers, and you think about the buffet table of tips and tools and recipes and videos, and if you go to meetings, the leader, the other people there, we have been given the buffet table with so many different ways to get it, to stick with it, to do it, right? I don't know what the support systems are like for the places where you buy your own food, where you have to buy the food. I don't know what the places are like when you go into these places and you pay a big amount of money to do whatever it is they do. I know that some woman at my other meeting lost some weight through this thing where you go. I don't think there's support groups around. I know OA is a support group, which is where I began my food journey 40 years ago. But we've been given so much. We really, really have. And if this program isn't working for you, it's just like a job or a relationship. If you really are doing what you need to do, and you can claim that, the total responsibility and the accountability that you have done this and it's not working for you, stop doing it. Either find another program or become content with who you are, what you weigh, and how your life is. This is a lifestyle. It's not going to happen overnight. If it did, it would be one of those other programs where you buy their food or their shake mixes or their whatevers, and you do it that way. Now, some people probably, maybe, could be successful with the other programs, but the evidence is out. Jean Nidich, when she started this program, she got, hundreds of thousands of us to join to become successful. Do we have to do the work? Yes, we do. I'm not Jillian Michaels or JJ Virgin or Oprah. I don't have a team of cooks that make my dinners, make my salads, put out my coffee mug, fill my coffee machine, buy my groceries, put them away, rotate the foods. I don't have that. Probably most of you don't either. So we do have to do it for ourselves. Bravo for that. Because I don't know if you've ever been given anything versus earned anything on your own. What's the difference? Do you cherish what has been given to you when you have worked your butt off to get there, to earn the money to buy it, to lose the weight here, so you can claim a success, right? So when we do something ourselves for ourselves, isn't it that much more yummy? I know it is for me. And I think of people that are used to having somebody do something for them. And to be honest with you, sometimes I work in a homeless shelter, and there are some people that do not want to pull up their bootstraps. Maybe they don't know how. We do everything we possibly can, and they still want you to do it, or an agency to do it, or the government to do it. And they're not satisfied. There's nothing like the sweet satisfaction of doing this on your own. And granted, a baby sitting with a full diaper on a dirty high chair, banging the spoon for either more or to get out or to be changed, they are in need of somebody helping them. But we're not babies anymore. I don't think anybody listening to this is a baby, right? So we have to do it ourselves, you know. And when you think of it, I used to work in a bar, and the bartender was a drug addict, a drug dealer, a gambler, a bet taker. You know, he was a big fish in a little pond. And he was just so adorable. Think Danny DeVito when he would say, you know, if I made the type of money that I want to make, I'd have somebody exercise for me. I'd have somebody eat right for me. And it was just so funny because there's a part of him that meant that. You know, he was so busy doing the unhealthy, wrong things, be it legal or not, that he didn't have time to take care of himself. I haven't seen him in a number of years, but you know, we have to take care of ourselves. We learn how to take care of ourselves here. And most of you that are, well, I can't say most of you. I know a good portion of you that comment to me are learning that Weight Watchers, or at least my YouTube channel, is more than about food, is more than about tracking, is more than about weighing and measuring. Are these things important? Absolutely. The basics, I never want to leave the basics, because that keeps me safe. It keeps me secure. It's the flannel sheets, flannel bathrobe, flannel blanket around me. That keeps me safe because I know that I can pull out my measuring cups and spoons, pull out my little Martha Stewart scale, pull the things out of, you know, put the items in my little glass jars. I know that I can wash my apple, my orange, my grapes, and bring them to work. It's soothing and comforting to know that Weight Watchers has given me solutions. Can you take your Weight Watchers program to new levels that Weight Watcher doesn't get to? Absolutely. You know, they're about the food. They're also about making money. So I'm, you know, over here, you know, I'm a little to the right or the left of it, however you want to look at me. I'm about taking it to a new level, you know. You know what my beliefs are. You know that I'm evolving from processed foods, white sugar, white flour, unhealthy, you know, non-nutritious foods into the world of healthier choices. You know, I call them better bad choices. Well, a better bad choice would be having a Dairy Queen instead of a full-fat ice cream. That would be a better bad choice. But, you know, you guys have gotten to know me. I've done probably over 100 videos. And I do the grocery hauls, and I've done some recipe building, and I've done some showing you how I track. But most of this is me sitting here, most of the times in my bathrobe with my headband on, trying to motivate you. You know, I know a lot of you are having your coffee with me right now, and I know that I'm an Arctic blast when I'm like this, but, you know, help yourself. Help yourself, and if it's not working, don't do it anymore. You know, all your misery and all your pounds can be refunded, right? I work with this woman who is so miserable at our job, at our company, and I've given her permission twice to quit. And she said, I can't quit because I need my CPR, which we had the training on whatever day we had it, Thursday or Wednesday. And she said, I can't do it because I need my CPR. And it's like, okay, so we had our CPR thing on Wednesday. And I talked to her yesterday, and she said, I can't quit because I'm waiting for the CPR certificate to be sent to where we work, and that'll take 2 or 3 weeks. And I said, are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? I mean, you leave now, you know, just so unhappy, just so unhappy. And I know that I've gotten a case of the fuglies. I don't know if you've ever had a case of the fuglies, but they're uglies time with the F in front of it. And you know, I wish somebody had given me permission to leave that job, leave that relationship. Just shut up. You know, if you're not happy, find your bliss elsewhere. There is bliss to be had. There is joy and contentment to be had. So think about what Weight Watchers, you know, I read the most wonderful little blurb on one of the Weight Watchers sites yesterday. And it was her birthday. She turned 62. She had a tiny little cramped apartment. She lost only half of the weight that she anticipated losing in the amount of time that she was doing it. She hadn't had a fellow or a date in a long, long time. Money, there wasn't nearly enough of it. And so, but guess what? At the other side, she was grateful. She only said what her situation was. She wasn't whining about it. She was just the facts, ma'am, you know. But yet she was so grateful to have what she had because she knew that she found a new lifestyle and it would all work out for her. She also had a kitty, and that brought a lot of joy to her too. And so we can do this. We can have horrible things happen to us in our lives. You know, somebody shared their gut-wrenching story with me about things that have happened in their life. Did they ask for them? No. Did they work around them? Yes, you know. And she was finding herself coming back to Weight Watchers and just embracing it and finding some success for herself, some relief. I mean, to me, it's the relief. You know, it's not what the scales say. I use two, because like neither one are ever accurate. It's how we feel up here. At least it is for me. And how I feel up here has a lot to do with what I feel right here. You know, and this woman was feeling some relief. Do we solve everything here on either my channel or at Weight Watchers? No. But losing the weight and taking control of your own life, and especially your own plate and what you put in your mouth, it'll give you some confidence and some esteem. You know, we just beat ourselves up so bad as women, and we don't have to do that anymore. We also don't need to whine about everything. You know, you have to think of, like, you know, how lucky your fortune is. You know, how fortunate are you? One time in my other meeting, I chaired a meeting, and I came up with the topic of rich versus wealthy. And to me, you know, rich is, you know, it's the dollars, you know, it's the assets, it's what do you got, you know. But for me, wealthy is like, I'm here, you know, I'm relatively healthy, I've lost the weight enough that I can be on maintenance, I'm happy, I'm content, I fill my day, you know, I get up early so I can do what I have to do because I want to do it for me. And instead of, you know, I'm not going to get mad at the world at 2 o'clock in the afternoon when I feel like going for a walk, but I have to work, or they won't let me, or whatever it is. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know that at 3 o'clock in the morning, I get to do whatever it is that I want to do. And it's have my coffee. It's, you know, watch my own video and get motivated for the morning. It's having alone time with my little kitties. It's planning my food for the day, so I'm not getting in that jam where it's like, I forgot my lunch. Are you kidding me? That's my priority. Forgetting my lunch? No way. And so, you know, I don't want to be sitting in a full diaper in a high chair. I don't want to be anybody else's responsibility. Each day that I'm not somebody else's responsibility, you know, that other people have to make decisions for me, is a really good day. Think of that freedom. Think of that freedom that we have here. You know, if you don't like something that you're eating, you can change it. If you're on one of those other programs, you might have to do another shake with whatever that packet is that they give you that you're spending, you know, $100 a week on. You don't have to do that here. If you don't like what you're eating or how you feel after you eat it, you don't have to eat it anymore. It's great. You can choose some healthier choices. You can choose to, you know, you can even ask a power greater than yourselves, you know, to lead you into a bunch of food, a diet, a lifestyle of food that is healthier for you, that you learn to love, you know. Not everybody loves Brussels sprouts, but I do. I guess I always love vegetables, so that wouldn't really be a good one for me. But for some people that, you know, or they can't drink water, you know, and everywhere we go, we learn that, you know, you got to drink the water, not the diet soda or the real soda, but diet soda is even worse. We learn all of that stuff. And then we slowly evolve. You know, I'm all about evolving. And I was reading my beloved Men's Health this morning, and Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, was on the cover, and he was giving some quotes about how he lives his life. And he said, you know, each day that he wakes up, if I say you know one more time, you can smack me. He wakes up and he says, I'm going to do better today than I did yesterday. So that's how I want to leave this with you. Are you going to plan on doing better today than you did yesterday? Just an inch better. Think how great you'll feel about yourself. Your esteem, up. Your confidence, up. Your weight, down. So anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Change your diaper. Use those baby wipes. Get clean. Get honest. Get with the program. And tell me how you do it down below. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. We can all do it together. Until the next time, this has been Sarah, Weight Watcher, Cape Cod Woman. Bye-bye for now.